What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit.
Gang, gang, this is serious.
Wow! What the fuck? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, your boy is pumping out the motherfucking heat, man. Hey man, say man. We are trying to take leading 3 motherfucking titties, man. We trying to turn up in this bit, man. Remember, y'all kings and queens in this motherfucker, man. Your boy is watching reaction video, vlogs, all types of shit, man. We are trying to watch a motivational video, my guys. I know a lot of y'all niggas need motivational help in this bit, man. We finna watch a Kobe Bryant outwork everyone motivational video, my guy. Y'all need any help, motivation to get through the storms, man. Y'all feel like tough is getting strong, man. I like to listen to Kobe Bryant a lot, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this video, man. We about to turn up and watch this video, man. R.I.P. Kobe, man. We finna watch this motivational video. We finna turn up. Let's go. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all niggas on the stream in the video, man.
There's a quote from one of my English teachers at Little Marion named Mr. Fisk.
Little Marion
was a great quote that said, "Rest at the end, not in the middle." And that's something I always live by. You know, I'm not going to rest. I'm going to keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time. I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play. And anything else that was outside of that lane, I didn't have time for.
At what age did that goal become crystal clear?
I made that deal with myself at 13 years old.
At 13
years
old?
13!
That's the deal I made.
Clear about it.
Crystal clear.
And where did inspiration come from?
The love of the game. The love of the game, the challenge. Like I would watch Magic play, I'd watch Michael play. And I would see them do these unbelievable things, and I'd say, you know, can I get to that level?
Yes.
I don't know, but let's find out. Let's find out. You know, I had a summer where I played basketball when I was like 10 or 11 years old, and here I come playing, and I don't score 1 point the entire summer. I remember crying about it and being upset about it, and my father just gave me a hug and said, listen, whether you score 0 or score 60, I'm going to love you no matter what.
Wow.
Now that is the most important thing that you can say to a child. Because from there I was like, okay, that gives me all the confidence in the world to fail. But to hell with that, I'm scoring 60.
Come on to fail.
From there I just went to work. I stayed with it, and I kept practicing. I think that's when the idea of understanding a long-term view became important. Because I wasn't going to catch these kids in a week. I wasn't going to catch them in a year, right? So that's when I sat down and said, okay, this is going to take some thought. All right, what do I want to work on first? All right, shooting. All right, let's knock this out. Let's focus on this. Half a year, 6 months, do nothing but shoot. When I came back the next summer, I was a little bit better. I scored. Yeah, it wasn't much, but I scored. 12, 13. And then 14 came around, back half of 13, 14 years old, and then I was just killing everyone. What I had to do was work on the basics and the fundamentals. Well, they relied on
when he was younger, nigga got dog,
and their natural ability.
He got older.
And because I stick to the fundamentals, it just caught up to him. And then my body, you know, my knees stopped hurting. I grew into my frame, and then it was game over.
Wow. Now, were you always competitive from the day you were born? You were super competitive.
Competitive with things that I participate in. So I'll put it to you this way. So like, you know, basketball for me was the most important thing. So everything I saw, whether it was TV shows, whether it was books I read, people I talked to, everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft. So at 13 years old, I had a kill list. And so, you know, they used to do these rankings. It was Street and Smith basketball rankings. And I was nowhere to be found because I was like 6'4", scrawny, like 160 pounds soaking wet. So I was like
6'4", still tall as fuck.
And so I will look at 56, 55, all the way up to number 1, who these players are.
That's how you
I
gotta do
gotta
it, my
hunt them
guy. You gotta be
down.
the best.
Right? And so that became my mission in high school, is to check off every other person, all those
You can't
56
be
other names,
like somebody,
hunt
you
them
gotta
down,
be better
and
than
knock
them.
them down.
Or try to get better than them.
I would size you up and see what your strengths and weaknesses are. How do you approach the game? Are you silly about it? Are you goofy about it? Are you good at it just because you're bigger and stronger than everybody else? Right? Or is there actually thought and skill that you put into it? Right? And when I'd play to my weaknesses. I always work on the things during those games that I was weak at. Left hand, pull up jump shot, post game. Right? So I have a strategy. Yeah.
What was really your work ethic like, and for how long did you stay disciplined?
I mean, every day. I mean, since 20 years. It was an everyday process, and trying to figure out strengths and weaknesses. For example, jumping ability. Man, my vertical was a 40, it wasn't a 46 or a 45. My hands are big, but they're not massive. Right? So you got to figure out ways to strengthen them, so your hands are strong enough to be able to palm a ball and do the things that you need to do. Quickness,
My
I was
hand's still
quick,
not big enough to
but
palm a ball.
not insanely quick. I was fast, but not ridiculously fast. Right? So I had to rely on skill a lot more. I had to rely
Sometimes
on
just be
angles a lot
skilled.
more. I had to study the game.
Like when I play, I
a
got
lot more.
skilled, you know,
And,
really.
but I
I know how to
enjoyed
work
it though.
my-
So like
work
from the
it,
time
you know?
I can remember when I started watching the game, I studied the game, and it just never changed.
What does losing feel like to you?
It's exciting because it means you have different ways to get better. There's certain things that you can figure out that you can take advantage of, right? Certain weaknesses that were exposed that you need to shore up. But the hardest thing is to face that stuff.
You got to look at the reality of the situation. Like for me, it's not. You kind of got to get over yourself, right? And then after that, it's
Gotta
okay.
get
Well,
over
why
yourself,
did
man.
those air balls happen? Got it. I didn't have the legs.
Yeah.
So I look at it with rationale and say, okay, well, the reason why I shot air balls is because my legs aren't there. I go, well, next year they'll be there. Right? I got to get stronger.
You have to do the
We gotta
hard
get
stuff
stronger, man.
and watch that game and study that game to not make those
It's just
mistakes
the beginning,
over
my
and
guys.
over
Y'all
again.
niggas gotta get stronger in this
You gotta
bitch.
deal with
Face
it.
it.
You gotta deal with it. Face
Kobe
it.
Bryant
learn
would
from
never
it.
gave up, man.
Sucks to
R.I.P.
lose.
Right.
You
Yeah,
don't
it
want to
does.
have that feeling again, do you? Right? So you got to really study it, face it, and not to say you'll win the next time you face, but at least you'll give yourself a better chance.
Yeah.
It's an obsessiveness that comes along with it. You want things to be as perfect as they can be, understanding that nothing is ever perfect. But the challenge is try to get them as perfect as they can be. And what can you do? It's in your control. So control what
It's
you can.
in our hands
I don't
right
know if
now,
that's what
guys.
you call a Mamba mindset, but
Keep
how did you
on
develop
pushing.
that? And
Well,
when did it start?
It started in middle school and high school. Because a lot of the kids that I was playing against were inner city kids. And so they're looking at me as if, okay, this kid's soft. They felt like they could try to be physical or try to intimidate me and do all sorts
I
of
would
stuff,
have
which they
thought
couldn't. Right?
inner
They're
city
trying to
kid.
attack me. How am I
Well,
gonna attack
he
you?
was from
How can
I
I
understand.
mentally figure out ways to break you down? How can I show you that, no, I have the edge?
And what would you do to mentally break people down then?
One of the things I would do is while everybody would be at the cafeteria work, eating and doing all sort of stuff, I just go back to the gym.
Damn.
So that was my way of showing.
While everybody was eating, I was skipping to school.
You're not going to outwork me.
Wow.
I see a lot of players take vacations with other players that are close friends. And or just take vacations just to take vacations, or just hang out just to hang out. Like I never did that. But
Why,
it was a
why not
choice.
though? Why didn't you do that?
Well, because when I retire, I didn't want to have to say, I wish I would have done
We gotta do it while we can do
I
it
don't want
now, man.
I played games with the flu. I played games with 102-degree fever, man.
Damn, bro.
And we had a game against Toronto in 2000. And Vince was tearing the league up.
Vince Carter.
My back was jacked.
Man, we gotta
Jack.
get it, man.
So I would be in the layup line like, okay, there's a lot of days where, you can rest and recover. Today ain't one of them. Your back can bother
Yeah.
you any other day. That ain't bothering me today.
That shit ain't bothering
You're going to have to
me
see
today.
me today.
You're playing against the Golden State Warriors. You're about to take your shot, and then all of a sudden, boom,
Yeah.
Achilles happens. A friend of mine, Nima, he says, I have no clue how the hell this guy did it. He went and hit the free
Two of
throws,
them.
and then you walked
Amazing.
off the stage. How the hell do you tolerate that kind of pain?
I I tell this example.
We
I
can do
think it's the
anything,
best way
man.
to explain it. You have a hamstring injury, you pull your hamstring really, really
I wish
badly.
Anthony Davis
You're
learned
home,
this.
all of a sudden, a fire breaks out in the home. I'm willing to bet
You
that
getting
you're
your
gonna
ass
forget
out.
about your hamstring. You're gonna sprint upstairs. You're gonna grab your
You dig?
kids. Make sure your wife's good. You're getting out of that house, right? And the reason is because the lives of your family are more important than the injury of your hamstring. And so when the game is more important than the injury itself, you don't feel that injury. Not at that time.
So you go to the locker
Damn,
room.
bro. Inspirational.
Then one of the reporters says, but if anyone is going to get through this, it's probably you, right? You put your head down and you say, oh man, right? And you have tears in your eyes.
Yeah.
What were you thinking in that moment with all that pressure?
I was thinking like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. There's so many factors. There's the surgery that has to take place. The surgery has to go well. And then thinking about what that process of recovery is going to look like. It's a long one. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know.
That's
You
when he
don't know
turned
if
his
you want
Achilles.
to
He didn't
do
know if
it,
he
or
wanted to
you
come back to
don't
the
know if
game,
you
man.
are going to be able to come back from it.
Both. Like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to do it.
Got it.
When I went in the trainer's room, my kids are in there, and they're looking at you and stuff.
Imagine
and I'm
you turn
looking
your
at
Achilles
them,
at the
and I'm
highest
like,
moments of your
it's
game
all right,
career,
Dad's
bro.
gonna be all right.
Almost.
As a parent, you gotta set the example.
He was trying to get his
Gotta
sixth
set the
ring,
example.
man. Y'all don't
This is
understand how
another
crazy he was
obstacle.
going.
This
He
obstacle
willed his
cannot
team to the
define
playoff.
me. It's not going to cripple me. It's not going to be responsible.
He
for
literally
me
willed
stepping
his
away
team
for
to
the
the
game that
playoff
I
and got
love. I'm
injured
going to
right
step
before the
away
playoffs.
on my own terms, and that's when the decision was made that I'm doing it.
He would have had
Yeah,
six
you got to
rings that
lead
year.
by example. As parents, you got to lead by example.
Damn,
you want
bro.
your kids to
The White
be
House wasn't looking
whatever
good. That
it
nigga
is
was
they want to
trash.
accomplish in life. You got
We
to
made the
show
playoffs
them.
and got knocked out.
You do the work, you work hard enough, dreams come true. You know that, we all know that. But hopefully what you get from tonight is the understanding that those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working,
Turn
you're
up,
too
turn up,
tired,
turn
you don't
up,
want to
turn
push
up.
yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the
It's
journey.
the journey. It's not the destination. It's
And
the fucking
if
journey.
if you guys can understand that, then what you'll see happen is that you won't accomplish your dreams. Your dreams won't come true. Something greater will.
Damn.
I think the definition of greatness is to inspire.
It's the journey. It's
people
not
next to
the
you.
end place.
Yeah, I think that's what greatness.
That's why when
is
people
or
skip
should
all the
be. It's not
storyline,
something that
it's gonna be good
that
is when you
lives
go
and
through
dies
the hardships.
with one person. It's how can you inspire a person to then in turn inspire another person that then inspires another person, and that's how you create something that I think lasts forever. And I think that's our challenge as people, is to figure out how our story can impact others and motivate them in a way to create their own greatness.
What can I say? Mamba out.
Mamba out, man. Holy man. Man, RP Kobe off the bat. That was a good inspirational video, man. Y'all need motivational messages like that throughout the week or some shit. Let me know what's up, man. You feel me? I like to listen to Kobe Bryant. You dig? He one of the best motivational coaches. I be like listening to, man. He want to motivate me to do a lot of shit in this bitch. Especially in basketball, man. It really what he was trying to say through that whole thing, man. We can't give up, man. Even through the hardships and the pains and the trials and tribulations, man. We still can get there, man. It's just the beginning, man. Like, when you want it so bad, better than breathing, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get it, man. And it's going to be better than the dream, man, at the end, man. Make sure y'all fuck with your boy, like and subscribe to build. We unstoppable with God. You dig? You'll keep on pumping out these videos, man. I appreciate y'all niggas for messing with your boy, man. Like and subscribe this bit up, man. We out this bit, man. Gang, 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 go. Deuces.
Hey, Dad, you know, dawg, when we link up, dawg, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.